Hey, I'm Circle Strafe, and welcome to Aspect History. Welcome to part 3 of the Labours of Heracles. In today's episode, we're going to be covering the second labour, the Lernaean Hydra. Heracles has just delivered the body of the Nemean lion to King Eurystheus. The king has reacted in an extraordinary way out of fear of our hero. He has done everything he can to make sure that he and Heracles never cross physical paths again. Before Heracles leaves his presence, Eurystheus tasks the son of Zeus to his next mighty labour. The king orders Heracles to destroy the Lernaean Hydra, a beast terrorising the swamplands of Lerna. The Lernaean Hydra is a terrible serpent-like beast with poisonous breath and equally toxic blood. Its most unique trait is that it has many heads, one of them of which is immortal. The Hydra was birthed by Typhon and Echidna, the traditional deific parents to ancient Greek monsters. These gods gave the Hydra to Hera, who reared the beast to maturity. The Hydra is yet another example of Hera intervening in Heracles' labours. Heracles is not travelling to Lerna alone in his second labour. Our hero makes his journey by chariot this time, driven by his beloved nephew Iolaus. Lerna stands next to the sea, a few miles from Argos and close to Mount Pontonus. The region is the site of the Lernaean Spring, a gift from Poseidon to the daughter of Danaus named Anemone. Close to this spring, beside the banks of the river Anemone, our hero and his companion discover a swampland. This swampland is striking as it is populated in all directions with bodies. Some of the corpses lying here belong to men seeking to kill the Hydra, and others were simply travellers caught in the beast's poisonous breath. In this place, Heracles readies himself to fight. To make the beast emerge from its marshy lair, Heracles first begins his assault with a barrage of fiery arrows. The Hydra writhes just beneath the water, initially avoiding the attacks, but is eventually forced out into the open. The terrible beast launches from the water, and Heracles makes a break to wrestle with it, holding his breath as they collide. The Hydra coils its serpent-like limbs around Heracles' feet, greatly disabling his movements, and forcing the hero to reconsider his tactics. Heracles raises his trusty club high in the air, and begins crushing the Hydra's heads, one by one. His brute strength easily overcomes the serpentine skulls. The destroyed heads spew toxic blood into the swamp as they fall to the ground. To Heracles' shock, after one or two strikes, the fleshy pulp of the Hydra's wounds starts sprouting more heads, 2 or 3 at a time. Heracles has found himself in an even more dangerous position than he was before. At the behest of Hera, out of the water next bounds a new enemy, a gigantic crab that has allied itself with the Hydra. It slices at Heracles' bound feet, whilst the hero tussles with a great number of snake-like heads in front of him. Heracles smashes the crab and calls Iolaus to assist him. Iolaus has been keeping clear of the battle. With his uncle's order to join the fray, he can no longer stand idle. He enters the fight with his torch lit, ready to assist in any way he can. Heracles orders Iolaus to burn the bloody necks of the heads that he has destroyed. The cauterization blocks the flows of toxic blood from pouring out of the Hydra, and then prevents new heads from emerging. Heracles smashes the Hydra's heads once more, one by one, with his nephew stepping in to make the destruction permanent. One head remains, and Heracles cannot quite seem to destroy it. He swings his club, but the head is resistant, resilient to his attacks. This is the singular, immortal head of the Hydra, the one unkillable part of the creature. Heracles switches from his club to a golden sword. He slices the everlasting head off at the neck and buries it alive. The head can still be heard hissing in anger under the earth. Without its heads, the body of the Hydra dies. Heracles disembowels it and covers his arrows with its blood, making them now deadly from even the slightest wound. In Olympus, the constantly watching Hera awards the crab for its loyalty during the battle with Heracles. She uses her godly powers to set its image in the stars as one of the 12 signs of the zodiac. Heracles and Iolaus return to Tiryns and recount their tale to the herald of King Eurystheus. To the anger of our hero, Eurystheus refuses to acknowledge that Heracles has completed his second labour. This is because he was helped by his nephew. Heracles' required labours have now gone from 10 to 11. The third labour is about to begin. That's it, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing up until now. Remember to check out episode 2 in this series to enter our caption competition to win some free stuff, including an Aspect History t-shirt. Check out some of our other content linked here, and we'll see you in the next video. Toodles!